45,000 Verizon landline workers have gone on strike throughout the northeastern United States against the company's demand that each worker give up tens of thousands of dollars in yearly pay and benefits. As the strike entered its second week, workers in Pittsburgh participated in a national moment of silence Monday to honor Jerry Horgan, a telecommunications worker killed by a scab at a picket line 22 years ago.
I stand outside the Verizon building all day, every day. I get off work and I go to class and I see them with signs, honk if you want to support us. And I mean, they get a lot of support. There are union workers, there's people that's about to retire soon, and the corporate people are trying to take away, benefits, pensions, older people that are trying to retire, or what are they going to do when they retire? They're not going to have no money to live off of.
The strike is all about the fact that they're trying to take away our benefits, reduce our income.
They're asking for massive wage cuts. They're asking for massive increases in how much we pay for our benefits.
That's just asking way too much. That's asking way too much. There's no way we could continue and maintain our family status by not only having to pay into our benefits, but at the same time take away 30% of our wages, hourly wages, 30% of our hourly wages. It's not right, it's not fair. We're not going to stand for it. We really have to stand together to make sure that this don't happen.
All those people that are retired, receiving Verizon benefits, they need to be on this line too. They're retiring and they're still receiving their benefits. We're fighting for you too.
Our top 4 executives in the company get bonuses in the range of $20 million a year. I mean, the past 4 years, you paid these 4 or 5 people $250 million. You're asking me to give back what?
The company has now earned more money this year than we've earned in Verizon history.
Yes, our landline business has declined, but the landline business did make a profit of $1.5 billion last year.
Verizon's like any other big corporation. They're taking what they can get. They sense an opportunity here to lower their costs, even if it's only going to hurt their own company in the long run, and they're going to take it. Just like GM, just like anybody else. The perception is that the economy is very bad and that anybody that has a job should just be happy to have a job and take what they're offered.
It's a bad time that our contract came up at the time the economy is so bad. I mean, but we have to do like the rest of the people. We have to weather the storm. We have to still fight for our rights, no matter what. We still have to. Everything else is going away in the world. We still have to stand for our rights.
The trend in this country where, the income gap is widening.
The idea that there's no class in this country is absurd. It's always been absurd. It's been absurd from day one. But it's the elephant in the room that nobody's supposed to talk about. But there's always been class war in this country. It's just only being fought by one side. Could be something that drags out 2 months and more people get involved in it, and more unions and more just common working people see their own stake in it, and it becomes something huge. There's just no way to know.
Wages been going down, jobs are hard to find, they're cutting bus routes. It's just the rich people are trying to either make it rich or poor. They're trying to take away the middle class, and if there's no middle class, what's going to happen to us people that do make minimum wage?
The way things have been going for the last 30 years, something has to start at rollback. Something has to start moving in another direction, and maybe this is it.
We're going to stay here as long as we need to be to get the pay we deserve.